We're just gonna chill is what we're gonna do. Hi, I have come to the conclusion that we need to stop taking life so seriously because we're actually making ourselves miserable by taking everything so seriously. So we should chill. So today I'm gonna make a fruit salad. We've got some apples, little cutie oranges, banana, and I'm gonna add frozen blueberries and maybe frozen strawberries and some lime. Lime juice on your fruit salads, amazing. Hey, I just spent way too long trying to set up the tripod and it's still not at my liking. But I am not going to adjust it anymore because oh my god, it was annoying me. We're here for the vibes. I learned something about myself recently. Oh, 111 on the timer. Okay, I'm going to chop this apple. I don't need to tell you that. The problem is that now you can see the apple, but you just see my torso. But I can't crouch. Maybe a chair would be the answer. I'm screaming. This would work. All right. I also made some tea for myself because it's peppermint. That's not the reason why, actually. I misused the word because. I made myself some tea because I'm trying to drink more tea. That's not the reason why either. I'm trying to balance my hormones. Peppermint tea supposedly does that. Well, actually, there's a few different herbs that do that. Peppermint is one of them. This is peppermint. So we are drinking peppermint tea. Girly Pop is like stressed. Oh my god, I could take some L-theanine. I'm gonna do that. We're ready now. I guess, okay, this is a multitasking type of video. All of the kitchen videos have been multitasking videos, and I fear that is not my strong suit. It's literally talking and doing something. But when I get really passionate about talking about whatever I'm talking about, I like just want, like, cause I talk with my hands. Let's go. What are we talking about? Oh, I learned something about myself recently. And it's very relevant to the topic of this video. So I want to express myself more because that's like, I'm all about that. I'm all about self-expression, expressing the most authentic version of yourself. And I totally thought that I've been doing that. And I have been in some aspects, but not all aspects, because apparently I compartmentalized my personality. Did you know you can do that? I literally am like realizing this as I'm speaking, or like I realized this 5 minutes ago and now I'm like, oh, I guess that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. Oh yes, you can compartmentalize your personality. Apparently I've been doing that. And not on purpose. So I kind of like hyperfixate on things. And I've noticed this about myself. Like when I'm into something, I get really passionate about that thing and then I focus all of my time, energy, and attention on that thing. And I am a very like multifaceted type of person. So I have a lot of interests and a lot of hobbies and a lot of personality. And balance is the thing that I apparently seem to struggle with, but I never really viewed it as a bad thing in terms of hobbies per se. But I thought that that was the only thing that I was like kind of compartmentalizing. I realize it's not just my hobbies that I'm compartmentalizing. You can't see that I'm chopping the apples because they're right, oh gosh. Anyway, long story short, I want to express myself more. I didn't say my point and I'm tired of talking about that. So basically, I got into this whole like, oh my god, I'm a spiritual girly. I'm gonna talk about the law of attraction and manifestation and like go all in on that because that's my personality and my passions and my hobbies, etc., etc., etc. Yes, that is true. But also, I like to do other things. And also I have a personality and I want to share my personality with you guys because I'm pretty cool. I mean, like, take it or leave it. Actually, though, like, actually though, I love painting, I love singing, I love dancing, I love self-expression, I love fashion, I love cooking, I love baking. Like, there's so many things that I love to do. And I actually want to portray all of those things on my YouTube channel. And like, that literally only makes sense. I don't know why I was limiting myself with the whole manifestation, law of attraction, spiritual type of stuff. I mean, I didn't even realize I was limiting myself is the thing. Like, I was doing what I was passionate about, 100%. Lately, however, something happened. Yeah, I'm gonna be cryptic there. You're not getting the details on that, sorry. I have experienced a few things that have kind of caused me to retract. I don't want to say that. I'm not retracting spiritually, but I'm focusing more so on creative aspects. And I've been painting a lot more and singing a lot more and cooking a lot more and just expressing myself more creatively. And I got a little bit in my head because I was like, what am I supposed to film on my YouTube channel? I'm not like as much in my spiritual era right now. I don't even want to say that. Obviously I'm spiritual. It's just like right now my energy is more on creativity, which I actually think is really cool because creation is transmutation of energy. See, it's all spiritual. Yeah, when you create, you're transmuting, and that's so cool because you're literally an alchemist. Oh my god, we're all alchemists. We are all magicians. Anyway, continue, moving on. Long story short, I'm making a fruit salad because I'm allowed to do that and no one's gonna yell at me, and like I'm healing my inner child all at the same time. And this YouTube channel is literally just me healing my inner child and documenting wisdom as I learn it and experience it. And sometimes that just means making a fruit salad and talking because I'm a human. I'm gonna eat this. I chopped the apples, but I'm gonna dice them. And then I'm gonna peel these guys and chop them as well, because chopped fruit salads are superior. Long story short, I'm gonna be expanding my content. I felt like I wasn't allowed to do that for some reason. Why on earth did I think that? Because I was taking life way too seriously, and we need to stop taking life so seriously. I'm so serious. We need to stop taking life so seriously. Oh my god. Taking life so seriously just makes you miserable. Promise. Guarantee it. So anyway, yeah, I kind of just want to like live and document me living. And there was like this voice in my head that was like, literally nobody cares. Why would you do that? And then I was like, well, other people do that and I'm no different than these other people. So obviously people care. Anyway, that's just limiting beliefs that I gotta work through. Woo! Fun. Exciting. So basically with the oranges, I am going to cut them, like here's the little orange. I'm gonna cut them all in half. Because it's fun. Because when I squeeze the lime juice on it, then it absorbs the juice. So that's what I'm gonna do. I need to peel them all first, though. No, there are no rules in life. I'm gonna do this however I want to. Cut. I just, lately, I feel sad. And that's awkward. Thought I wasn't gonna feel sad, but it's okay. It's okay to feel sad also, just so you know. Here's a PSA. Never, ever, 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 ever shame yourself for feeling any certain emotion. Any emotion, whether it's positive or negative. It's there for a reason, and all of your emotions are valid. No matter how intense they are, no matter how negative or extreme they might be, they are valid. Your emotions are there to be felt. Even depression and even anxiety. Okay, because I realized something about myself. What I realized about myself is that my entire life I have shamed myself for feeling and experiencing depression, as if it's my fault that I'm experiencing depression. Actually, that's like a little controversial when it comes to, you know, the law of attraction and manifestation, because technically everything in your reality is created because you manifested it. So I don't know, sometimes all of the spiritual knowledge becomes paralyzing, and then that kind of just makes the depression feel like more intense, because then I start to blame myself for the fact that I'm feeling depressed. And like, girl, chill. Like, why are you taking life so seriously? Like, chill. If you're depressed, it's okay. You can feel depressed. And I had that realization like literally yesterday, that it's okay to be depressed, and you don't need to shame yourself for feeling depressed. You don't need to judge yourself for feeling depressed. You don't need to feel guilty about being depressed. This applies to any emotion also. Just let it be. Let it be there. Let yourself experience it. So yeah, I don't know. As soon as I let myself realize that, it kind of like softened, but also obviously not entirely, because here we are feeling sad again. I feel so sad. Okay, do you want me to be real and honest with you guys? Lately, I feel like everything is pointless. Am I supposed to say that to the internet? Probably not. But I feel like nothing matters, and I don't like saying that. These are thoughts that I don't want to face, because why am I saying that? Why am I believing that? Why? But like, I also don't want to suppress my thoughts or my feelings. So I guess if I'm feeling them, I'm gonna say them. See, shadow work is annoying. Oh goodness. I feel like I'm being so negative. It's fine. You're allowed to be negative. Wow. You are not doing anything wrong by existing. You are not doing anything wrong by living your life, by feeling your feelings. Okay, so now we've got a container filled with orange little slices. Is good, cute, nice, cool, perfect. Now I'm going to dice these apple slices, which I guess I'll just do off camera. Okay, I finished dicing the apples. So now we have a bunch of diced apples. I'm gonna add them to this. Wow, so self-explanatory. Now we have apples and oranges, and it's pretty much filled the whole container. I'm going to squeeze this lime over the apples and oranges, and I'm basically just gonna use this as a base for when I want to eat fruit salad, which means I'll just slice a banana and add some berries as needed whenever I'm going to serve some to myself. So I'm gonna squeeze this. Lime juice on fruit is so good. Anyway, I'm gonna squeeze this now. I'm gonna do the whole lime. Now I'm going to mix it. I did wash my hands. They're clean. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. Okay, cool. Now we got some apples and oranges chopped up nicely with some lime juice. And now I'm going to prepare myself a bowl of fruit salad. I got my bowl and I'm gonna add like a third or a quarter. I got this much in my bowl. And I'm going to add a banana. 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 And I'm going to also add some frozen blueberries. They're tiny. Oh my god. That's cute. They're tiny. Oh my god. They're tiny. They're tiny. They're so small. Look how tiny these blueberries are. Anyway, I'm going to cut this banana now. For now, I'm just going to do half. I probably will add the whole thing. I know, right? Life is weird, right? And I just sliced the banana into slices and then quarters. So the pieces are quite small. I'm going to mix it with my hands. Wow. Okay, so now I have a bowl of fruit salad. And it doesn't look that pretty because the blueberries were frozen, so everything is all purple now. But I know it's gonna taste really good. I'm probably going to add some plain or vanilla yogurt to this, or honey, and mix it. That's really good. Or sometimes I'll just eat it just like this. But yeah. So I obviously have this prepared for whenever I want a fruit salad. Easy and on the go. We already got our diced orange and apple slices marinated in lime juice. So I can just chop a banana and add some berries whenever I want, which is like easier and quicker. All right, I don't need to mansplain that. Can women mansplain things? Anyway, this will go in the fridge. I just realized I'm making tortellini now. Instead of dwelling on your past and judging yourself for your past, because that's not going to do anything, and that's exactly what depression is. I mean, that's a part of depression. There's different layers to depression, but instead of judging yourself for your past and dwelling on the past, focus on this moment right now and focus on creating a better future for yourself, because that's all that you can do in this present moment. So it's like, I was like feeling mad at myself for the fact that I haven't been fully expressing myself. I thought that I was, though. That's like the kind of like paralyzing part. I totally thought that I was, and then it turns out I totally wasn't. And I'm like beating myself up about it and like getting like mad at myself. Like, how did I not know that I was suppressing parts of my personality? But it's not that I was suppressing it, it's just that I was focused on other aspects. It's strange, but now I'm re-inviting other aspects and just allowing myself to be there. What I'm realizing and saying is that instead of beating yourself up about mistakes you made in the past, or like, oh, I should have been expressing myself more fully in the past, dwelling on that is not going to do anything. So what I can choose to do right now is, from this point forward, express myself more fully in the ways that I want to express myself. Hence me filming this video. Like, just in case any of you guys are going through the same thing or need to hear that message, or I don't know. I don't know what brought you here, but I'm really grateful for you, and I just want to say thank you. And the present moment is what your life is. Literally, your life is a series of present moments. All that your life is the present moment. And then another present moment, and another, and another, and another. So make this present moment count. And if you don't want to do anything big or extravagant in this present moment, it's fine. You don't have to. Let yourself rest and enjoy it. Enjoy the rest. Let yourself cook a nice meal. Let yourself watch Netflix if you want to. Let yourself go on a walk. Let yourself bed rot if you want to bed rot, but bed rot intentionally. Like, it's not bed rotting if you do it with intention. It's your life. You can live it however you please, and there's no need to feel guilty or shameful of how you are living your life, unless it is out of alignment of how you wish to be living your life and out of alignment with who you are. And if that is the case, congratulations for shining the light and awareness that was needed in order to become aware of this. Now you can move on and take new actions. There's no need to dwell upon the past for any reason. Your life is a series of present moments, so make this present moment count. And that doesn't mean you need to do some big grand gesture. Just be present and mindful with whatever it is that you are choosing to do. I love you. Thank you for watching this video.